Yeah, that's kind of cool. Hey everyone, cool automatic powered windshield sunshade for your Tesla. Test Studio sent this out. I've got it on my friend's Juniper. This is one of those standard editions. So I've done already a video on this. This is the standard edition Juniper, and we're kind of decking this thing out a little bit. You can see we got some lights and things, you know, a little bit, just a little bit. More to come on this. Making this more than standard, okay? But this is the standard edition. This sunshade, this power windshield sunshade works on a number of the cars. I'll list them here, point you to, all the links are below. I do the usual, we like a little quick unboxing thing, or in this case untubing. We take a look at it a little bit closer. I show you the install. It's a little bit weird, but not difficult at all. And then we talk about the good and the bad. All right, let's get into it. Okay, the good. Obviously, you've got a power sunshade, power windshield. You hit a button, you've got a power windshield sunshade, all right? How cool is that? All you gotta do now is hit the button. You don't have to deal with unraveling some kind of sunshade and putting it up and down and everything else and trying to figure out where to throw that thing in your car. This is just here. You just don't have to worry about it. Again, you just hit the button, cover the windshield, uncover the windshield, you're done. Just like that. Downsides, well, you've got this thing on your dash. All right, is it that big of a deal? Well, you know, that's up to you. Is it a big deal or not? The mechanical noise, let's listen to it again. That's fully unedited sound, okay? I didn't raise or lower the volume at all. That's what you hear. But is it really that big of a deal? You're not raising and lowering this thing while you're in the car continuously driving, so do you really care? Is it really bothersome to you? You know, again, that's up to you. Is it that big of a deal? I don't know. I don't really think so. Let's see what this thing looks like outside the car. Here it is. You've got that nice silver lining on there. Honestly, this is the first time I've looked at it. I've been inside the car installing it and just see the black on the inside. I didn't even see the silver. So that's nice and reflective. Here you can see a portion of the dash though that is not covered with this shield. So yeah, that's a negative for sure. But that is blocking a massive amount of sun, as good as any of the other sunshades you're gonna buy for sure. So what you're getting here is convenience. This is just super convenient. You just hit a button, it goes up, it goes down. All right, everyone, electric windshield sunshade. Check this out. This thing comes in like a PVC pipe here. Nice packaging. There's more stuff. Little Velcro stickers, pieces of tape. All right, I'll put this all on the table here. Wow, all kinds of little things. A little kickstand. Let's take a look at this, the actual sunshade. All right, the connector, this goes into the OBD port. We'll get to all that during the installation. The button, turn it on and off. Yeah, I think that's aluminum. Okay, so this screw here, you loosen this up, tighten it up, and it can move these this little kickstand here with the adhesive bottom. And I'm just kind of placing it right now to make sure that this is going to fit okay. And right now it's just kind of wedging into the windshield. Obviously the windshield has a big curve to it. The dashboard windshield has a big curve to it. This does not, so it's not gonna go all the way back. I'm gonna go outside to make sure that it's kind of centered. So before I start running the cables in here nicely and really making sure that this is adjusted, I'm gonna plug it in, make sure that it like works. Okay, underneath your dash, you should have an OBD2 port. If not, they do sell a kit that allows us to plug into the cigarette lighter, but this is way more convenient. Right, let's hit this button and see what happens. Oh, there we go. Oh, all right. Pretty cool. I gotta say, The noise is not great. You know, I was hoping it would be like more of a nice fine motorized note. So not great. More importantly, we've got some gappage here. There is a little red arrow here. At that point, there is this little thing, and I'll get closer in a second, that you can turn this wheel and adjust it so that you can make this go up or down more. So let me try to show you in here what I was adjusting. You really do need to look exactly where this arrow is. And you can see that where I'm pointing to in the video, you need to roll that up. When you roll it up, it will bring the shade higher. You roll it down and it will bring it lower. All right, after some adjustments. All right, it moved up a little bit closer. Try some more adjustment. Okay, so it is a little bit closer after that adjustment, but it is sagging also a little bit. So let me see if I can adjust these little kickstands and maybe turn it a little bit so that it is that it doesn't do this. But you know what? Okay, I'm gonna adjust that now. You see that play we've got in there? So let me do this. Let me bring this down some more. While I'm pushing up on that, I'm pushing down on this, so it gets kind of forced in there better. Tighten that up. Okay, now I'm going to do the same on the other side. Adjusted it. Ooh. All right, I may have adjusted it too far because these remind me of like rounded Venetian blind. If you know what Venetian blinds are, will bend and kind of pop like that did. See that bend there? So I think I've got it cranked a little bit too far. It's angled a little too far that way, pushed into the windshield too much, and it bent it. So let me bring that side down a little bit more, because while you do want it, you know, push into the windshield so it doesn't sag, you know, you don't want it to do this. Forgot to record. I adjusted that, turned it a little bit, I mean just a tiny bit, and you see we didn't get any of the it didn't bend too far where it created that fold. I think we're good. I think we're good here. If you hit this button here, this doesn't work. But now this button here isn't just like a this is actually in and out. So if you have it on basically, turn that, it'll do that. Anytime you pop it out, pop it in, it goes up and down. And it doesn't like stop. It's not like a garage door. So now that we've got everything adjusted and working, let's get this mounted and hide the wires. But basically we're going to tuck it in here, and we're going to get behind here in this panel, and then as you saw we already plugged it in down there. All right, just pull this molding out. Just pulls right out, no big deal. This should just pull. We don't even need to take this all the way off. I'm going to bring it here into that little crevice crack, and we'll push that in a minute. This I'm just going to tuck into here, but you have to watch in here where the tabs are that push and lock in, and you don't want the wire in front of those. So just kind of tuck it in back there, no big deal. There is a hook back here that hooks to the other side of this. Make sure that that is in. Make sure this tab is aligned. Okay, pull that up a little bit. Push this molding back in, and it will just stay. Good, good. Okay, unfortunately they don't supply one of these tools, but you need something kind of, you know, soft, plasticky, whatever, to tuck these cords in. Gave us the alcohol wipe for this. Oh, actually, I don't think that's an alcohol wipe. This is adhesion promoter. Yeah, adhesion promoter, honestly, it stinks. It's like toxic smell, but it works. What I am going to do, so I'm going to do is put this on here first. Take this off, stick this sucker down, and I would hold this down for maybe 30 seconds or so. Let the adhesion kind of bite in. All right, now let's tuck this stuff in.